Welcome to new module. In this module, we will talk about object-oriented programming system, which we also called OOPS, on which languages like Java, Python, C++ created. So in this lecture, we will talk about some fundamental concepts of OOPS, while in further lecture, we will be dive deep through concepts. The languages like C, Pascal, these are called procedure oriented programming languages, since we will talk about it later. As of now, we will understand OOPS. Since the main aim to programming is to get solution along with the habit to use minimum lines of code to make our code reusable, whenever we will try to expand a software, it should be in a manner that we can reuse our code. Because of this, languages like C++, Python, Java uses class and object in their program. That is the reason we call it as object oriented programming. So if I want to explain you about class, so class is something like a blueprint or a structure, and object is like a member of class which follows the same structure. The basic example I want to take is class, so we can take class as a car. Car has different attributes, maybe its company name, maybe its field, or maybe its color. So car is our class and these are different attributes. Now if I create an object of a car, that means that particular class I can create an Audi. This is my object. Now the color can be blue, its wheel can be some alloy wheels, it might be using an engine, maybe it's MT1278. The seat numbers can be different, something like 5. It might have some different features like AC or some safety features. So this is basically an object. Now I can create a second object also following the same structure of a car. I can create a Ford, Mercedes. So what we are doing here is I am just taking a structure and following that structure I can create multiple objects, and all these objects will follow similar structure. Now these objects can have their own features. I hope you got some basic ideas about classes. Now before ending this lecture, let us talk about some features of OOPS, that is object oriented programming system. So the first thing is class and object. I hope by now you understand that class help us to give structure to our code, and object is basically help us to add members following the same structure. We will be talking about all these points. All these points are equal to a complete one lecture. So we will be talking about them. We will be following their examples. Next point is abstraction. There may be a lot of data class contains, and user does not mean to entire data. User requires only some part of data. In that case, we can hide some unnecessary data from the user and expose only the data which is meant by user. A good example of abstraction is a car. A car has some parts like engine, radiator, battery, or something else, or something that means the user of the car should only know how to drive the car and does not require any knowledge about any part. This is why car manufacturer hide the parts of car. This is some basic about abstraction. Next feature is inheritance. So this is one of the most important feature of OOPS. So for example, whenever we try to extend our program, whenever we try to add new features to any program, we might need to get some features from old program, or we might need to use some old codes. With the help of inheritance, what we can do is we can take all the important things from previous class, that is our previous code, and then we can use them. For example, you and me, we acquire some important qualities from our parents. So this is a good example of inheritance. We might have in class A, we might have in class B, we might have class C. So A class might be your grandparent, B class might be your parent, and C class might be you. So this is good example of inheritance in short. So the last thing we will talk about is polymorphism. So the word polymorphism came from two Greek words, polymorphism. So polymorphism represents the ability to assure several different forms. So in programming, if I give you a basic example, whenever you take two variables and try to print them together, if I take two variables as integer and if I try to print them, it will perform as addition, while if I take two string and try to add them, it will work as concatenation. So this is a good example of polymorphism.